Hello everyone, welcome to our first video with the CE5 Kelowna group. CE5, for those of you who don't know what that is the close encounter of the fifth kind. So what this video is about is what we're calling the Extraterrestrial Challenge, and I'll explain that shortly. What really has prompted this is for those of you that are new and have never participated in actually witnessing extraterrestrials or the phenomenon that goes with that. If you go online, you'll see that there's a story about Ada, which is a little being that was found in Chile in 2003. Dr. Stephen Greer headed up sort of the examination of that being. There's been some discrediting from a fellow by the name of Dr. Nolan. Now, I'm certainly not a DNA scientist, but what I do know is that, there's that sort of the funny one, which is this one. If it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. It walks like a duck. It's probably a duck. Now, unfortunately, there was never proper attention given to this little being, and there's actually a video available or an online program that Dr. Greer is putting on May the 12th. You can either participate in it or you can go online and watch it. It's going to be quite fascinating. Looking forward to it. But what I'm after here is to help people go out and actually have the opportunity to have extraterrestrial participation and get an opportunity to see that these little beings are real and that there are phenomenon that is frankly out of this world. Now, I know there's a lot of criticism out there that is part of the whole big picture, but really what I've sort of done is classified that there's really 5 different types of people. There's the people that have seen activity like myself and others that are absolutely clear in their minds that extraterrestrials do exist. The second type of people are people like yourself possibly that are interested in extraterrestrial activity, but you're just not sure how to go about doing it. And that's what this video is going to be about. Third kind of person is these are people in society, as we all know, doesn't matter what you tell them, they're never going to believe you, and they're staunch in their beliefs, and those are the people we're not interested in looking at today. Third people are the people that are, the fourth people are the people that are afraid, and they're afraid, unfortunately, because there's a lot of disinformation out there. I know personally, I've been investigating this for many years, and there is substantially more disinformation than there really is information. So it makes it very challenging to find quality information to support your beliefs. But what I really enjoyed about Dr. Greer's work is that you can actually apply his techniques, and you can physically go out and do it yourself. You're not relying on everybody else's words to tell you, or the videos to tell you that this is true and that's true, because again, there's a lot of disbelief. Now, the fourth type of, the fifth kind of person out there is what we like to call trolls. As we all know, there are trolls in the internet that are either paid or have no life, and really all they're trying to do is discredit anything. So those are the ones that we're not interested in talking to. One of the sites you can do to get information on, and this is what I'm suggesting to people, is that Dr. Greer has a couple of websites. He's got SeriousDisclosure.com, which has pretty much everything you're going to need, or you can go to the SETI organization. And SETI is the center. I actually got that backwards, don't I? Anyway, so SETI should be Center for the Study of Extraterrestrial Activity. That's a really good site to get a lot of information on, and you can find books. Now, you can go online, or you can go to Greer's site. And again, I don't get paid anything for this. I'm just supporting his cause. But one of the best books he's ever put out is let's see if I can get it with the light here, is Contact, Countdown to Transformation. Now, this book is about experiences they had between 1992 and 2009. And I think it's a really good idea to read the book, only because when you go out and you go to an area where there's very little activity, and you usually want to do this at night because it's easier to actually get a chance to see the orbs and different things that go on. But if you read this book, you'll have a better understanding of what you're going to see, whether it's an aerial phenomenon, whether it's orbs. We've actually had small craft come into to our cities, or to our CE5 program during some of our evenings, which was fascinating. Absolutely, I got to tell you, the very first time you see one of those, it's a life-changing moment without question. Um, the other one I would highly recommend is, as tools, we all need tools to help us step through. So Dr. Greer created an ET contact tool, which you can get at your app store. It's $9.99. For those of you, it's a couple days at Starbucks. That's all it is. But I would suggest you get the ET contact tool because it'll help you step through the process required to properly get access to extraterrestrial beings, in the sense of seeing, or, well, frankly, getting actual contact. Now, the question that people always ask themselves is, well, is this safe? Because we've all seen the Alien movies and every other movie out there that, frankly, is just there to discredit the extraterrestrials. The CE5 initiative was started in 1990, 28 years ago. Thousands of people have been participating in these CE5 activities, and absolutely no one has ever had a negative experience. They are friendly, they are very intelligent beings, and there's absolutely nothing to be afraid of. One of the things I want to point out is that don't take this as a dog and pony show. This isn't something you're going to go out and do as a joke to take your buddies along. This is something that should be looked at seriously. It's important that we as human beings recognize that there are other living beings in the world that are not like us, and that they do exist. And the goal is to get contact for our future. And disclosure is very important, and the push right now is to have the military and our governments to actually disclose the fact that extraterrestrial beings do exist. One of the movies you may also want to watch is Unacknowledged, which is a movie, I sort of like to call it the dark side of this program, because it's really what goes on in the back doors and what's happened to extraterrestrial beings over the past, well, I guess 70 or 80 years. But anyway, so on a quick note again, I highly recommend go to the Greer's website, and you will find this book. And this is the best place to buy the book, as you can see. That this book, I think, is $24.95 at Greer's site. You can pay up to, I've seen it up to as high as $136 if you go online in other stores. So that's the best place to buy it. Plus, you're supporting his cause. That book, and there's many others that are fascinating, but that's a great book to start with. And again, get the ET contact tool. It's absolutely phenomenal. It works anywhere. You don't have to have service to have the thing function, and it'll certainly help you step through. Anyway, looking forward to your comments. If you want to contact me, the best way to get us is to go CE5 Kelowna. That's CE5 Kelowna at gmail.com. Thanks very much.